Hi there, I'm Simon Thomas and you are watching Talk Norwich City.
Hey, what's going on guys? Talk Norwich City here, back for another video. Once again joined with my pal Chris, back for more Norwich City chat. Today we're going to be talking about what players we think can really shine in the Premier League this coming season. Now, first of all, I think a player that sort of needs to prove himself from the Norwich fans again is John Ruddy. We've seen his performances last season weren't really up to scratch, and with Declan Rudd really sort of coming really close up behind him now, some very impressive under 21 performances, that successful loan spell at Preston. He's going to be sort of challenging John Ruddy, I think. I even called for Declan Rudd to be playing last season, I'm sure you'll remember. I think John Ruddy really needs to prove himself, and I think he will. I think he will step up to the mark, make some big saves next season, and really sort of come to the light. I mean, what kind of players do you think need to shine next season?
Yeah, I think John Ruddy's a very good shout, definitely. I think he's going to be wanting to prove a point to Roy Hodgson again, try and knock on the England door. Whether that'll happen or not, let's see. He always seems to favour the bigger clubs, old boy. For me, I think Nathan Redmond.
Yeah. I
think it's his time. I mean, you look at him at the back end of last season when it was that potential of the Premier League. I think now he's come to fruit, and I think next season he is going to be magical for Norwich City. I also think Alex Tete. I know Malumbu may or may not come in, depending on when this video is released, but I think Alex Tete, again, look at last time he was in the Premier League, he's got the physical attributes, you know, he can pass the ball very well, he's confident. So yeah, I think Alex Tete, John Ruddy and Nathan Redmond. I
mean, Redmond is one of them players who can quickly change games in an instant. He's done it in the playoffs very, very well. I was a bit disappointed with him, but I think if we can get him really sort of firing on all cylinders, he's a big player, isn't he?
Alex Neil's got the best of him.
Yeah.
He's got the best of him, and I think that now he knows his game and understands how he plays, and also the teams that he plays best starting against or coming on against. So for example, I'd personally put Nathan Redmond on when you're playing a top 4 team, because it's that hunger.
Yeah.
Whereas you play him against maybe a West Brom or, you know, one of the lower down teams, he's not going to want it as much, potentially.
I think another player as well is Martin Olsen. Defensively, hopefully we're going to be bringing Yedlin in. That sort of defensive partnership of Olsen and Yedlin could be very impressive, pacey, attacking. I just don't think Olsen really gave his all last season. I don't think he's a player to get motivated for them sort of Tuesday night against Rotherham. And I think he's a player who, if sort of mentored correctly and gets some good form under his belt, is a big player with big talent.
I mean, you look at what he's done on the international stage with Sweden, playing with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I mean, it's kind of crazy really to link those two players together. It does show that he has got quality to him. Now, he has shown that he doesn't want to be at Norwich City Football Club. He's shown it. There's no two ways about it. But when that whole thing happened in January and it did come off, it changed his game, and he was a much better player for it. So I'll be interested to see how it goes on next season. For me personally, if he doesn't start performing, we've got to get rid of him in January, because we don't want anyone in the Norwich City boat that doesn't want to be on it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I mean, what do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. Players you want to see shine and think need to shine. If not, they might be losing their places in the team. Thanks to Chris for coming on. Go follow him on Twitter. Links in the description. And I will see you in the next video.